What's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video. Throughout Pokemon Go PvP history, Alolan Marowak has been a staple. It has always had that unique fire ghost typing and has been a GOAT, as our friend Zionic likes to call it, a very strong Pokemon. However, his cousin, his brother from another mother, Kanto Marowak, has always been forgotten, has never really been relevant until now. Mudslap got buffed. Bone Club got buffed. Bone Club used to be pretty much unusable as a move. It was there just as a bait move. And now it is better than Body Slam in its current state. So Bone Club is solid. It's a legit move now. And here we go. Kanto Marowak, Shadow Kanto Marowak, along with Charjabug and Shadow Walrein. Really cool team here from Place Your Wagers. And we see Kanto Marowak starting things off in a great lead matchup against the Clodsire. And gets the shield. Gets a full Mud Slap through on the sneak. Very nicely done. And we're going to see the Earthquake get shielded. Mud slapping away. Going to fire off another Bone Club here on the charge attack priority. Now Clodsire will have to shield if it wants to get this move off. And that's what it's going to do. Now Place Your Wagers can freely shield. No, he knows Marowak can live this. And it's just a Stone Edge as well. So he's going to take that farm down. Look at this dominant situation. Up a shield, all this health, all this energy. Pivots into Charjabug. Not the best matchup here for Charjabug, as Gastrodon will resist the Volt Switch damage. But you do keep your Marowak around for later, so you'll have a 2-on-1 fast break in the end, as we like to say. Going for the X-Scissor here. This will hit for neutral damage against Gastrodon. Doing some nice chip. Gastrodon going to fire off. I think you might live a Body Slam here and reach the X-Scissor still. Let's see. Do you survive? Yep. Survives the Body Slam and gets off the X-Scissor. Very nice. Now Gastrodon is only one fast attack away from going down. And there's a Dunsparce in the back. Dunsparce, not a very good matchup for Walrein. However, you still have all this energy on the Marowak that you can use here. It is a shiny Dunsparce, very cool. Charge attack priority goes to the Marowak. This is big, and this will put Dunsparce very low. At this point, you can honestly just let this go and close out with Walrein and get to an Icicle Spear, which you already have. And that is a G to the G. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Marowak versus Oranguru. Let's go, baby. And we see Marowak going for that Bone Club. It's crazy. Bone Club used to do such little damage. So now it's actually a Weather Ball clone, I believe. Essentially the same move statistically. And really cool for Marowak to get a solid bait move now. We see the swap into Charjabug. I guess with this team, you're double weak to like rock in the back. So if there's a rock type, you kind of want to lure it out. We're switching into like a pseudo rock type with Licky Licky having rollout. Going to fire off this X-Scissor after one. Make sure you get rid of it before it potentially gets to another Body Slam. I like it. X-Scissor knocks out Licky Licky. In comes Dunsparce and going to get off this parting X-Scissor before going down. That's really nice. The scary thing here is Dunsparce gets a big farm, and you're starting to approach Drill Run range, so this could be a little bit of a concern. Yeah, gonna have to start using Protect Shields. Gets off this Bone Club. Oh, a little bit of like stutter lag, it looked like. And gonna get off this Bone Club here. We see another attack coming through from Dunsparce. Drill Run. Barely doesn't knock out. Going to pivot into Walrein to not give the farm down. And going to throw this Icicle Spear. Now, Dunsparce could shield to get off. Yeah, because it has a lot of energy. Could potentially even have two. I'm not sure. It might still be one off. Okay, there was still one off. That's big. That's big. You don't have to eat a Rock Slide. That would have done a lot of damage. Icicle Spear knocks out what's in the back. It's that Oranguru that we already saw. Trailblaze coming through potentially. That's going to do a lot of damage. Puts Walrein low. Can Walrein get there? Yes, it can. Walrein gets to the Icicle Spear. Should deliver the knockout blow. And Walrein prevails, stealing the show from Marowak for that win. GG. Hakamo is the next lead, and pretty neutral here. Both trainers hitting each other for some heavy neutral damage. Dragon Claw coming through. Don't necessarily need to shield, but going to, just to preserve some health here. And the nice thing with Mud Slap energy generation, you will get to this next Bone Club first. You're going to get there in 3, as opposed to Hakamo is going to be 4 every time. So I like this play from Place Your Wagers. Bone Club doesn't quite knock out, so catches onto Charger Bug. Excuse me. Nice catch. You get an entire Volt Switch out of it, and Charger Bug can tank the Dragon Claw. Pretty nice. Ooh, in comes opposing Marowak. Not a good matchup for Charger Bug. However, you can at least fight back with neutral damage here. Discharge coming through. Volt Switches are chunking, and opposing Marowak is forced to fire off a Bone Club. And then you definitely will want to like wait out your timer here and come in with Kanto Marowak. You'd have to presume the opponent will swap out right away, or maybe throw a move. They swap in Licky Licky, and they fire off the Body Slam. Nice play by the opponent, putting the pressure on. And now we see the counter swap Walrein. These rollouts are slowly adding up. Shadow Ball connects. And now this Walrein's starting to approach Body Slam range after these rollouts. So this looks like a bit of an awkward situation. Icicle Spear connects. Gets this next one on the Chart Attack Party. That's huge. That is huge. I wonder, yeah, I think you let it go if you're the opponent. And now you need to make sure you keep energy. So yeah, you probably have to shield at this point. The Kanto Marowak is still 1 away. Oh, what a call from the opponent, anticipating the swap. Shadow Bone connects. And the Fire Spin KOs. You got to tip the cap. That was really well played by the opponent. That's one of those games that, like, I'm totally fine losing. Like, I just tip my cap. Well played. Well played by the opponent there. The patience there to wait. If they had kept tapping their screen right, they would have got sniped by the one Mud Slap, but they had the patience, the foresight to know that Place Your Wagers was going to swap in. So they waited through the move to not take that Mud Slap and win the game. Very nicely done. Marowak versus Mr. Machamp. Machamp is so oppressive with Karate Chop and Cross Chop in neutral matchups. We see Charger Bug versus Gator. This is a positive matchup for Charger Bug. However, with shields down, man, that Hydro Cannon really hurts. So Gator could shield and get rid of the Charger Bug if it wants. Let's see what they do. Yep, they're going to shield. Could have done one Shadow Claw, but they're just going to throw this Hydro Cannon right away. And now you could probably get the Mud Slap down, right? Before another, yeah, before another Hydro. Oh, I think would have got the Mud Slap down, but I guess didn't want to risk the DRE maybe. Bone Club knocks out. Oh, Marowak gets more farm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not where the Clod wants to be. Mr. Clodsire, good to see you, says Marowak. Another Bone Club firing away. Marowak disrespecting Clodsire. Oh, man. Devastating matchup for the Clod. Okay, tough matchup for Marowak here. Gonna safe swap Walrein. Makes sense. Oh, baby. They counter swap Venu, and this is a positive matchup for Walrein. I mean, you are going to outpace. These Vine Whips are adding up, but I don't think Venu can like completely Vine Whip down before Walrein gets to 3 Icicle Spears. It's 5 every time for Venu at 6-6-5, so you're going to get outpaced. And this looks like a really good situation for Place Your Wagers. As long as you flip switch, you're going to get your Charger Bug aligned with the Mantine, which we know is a dominant matchup for the Charger Bug. Yeah, this looks really good. If Mantine comes back... Oh my gosh. Wow. Walrein, an absolute menace to this team. I am noticing there is a graphical error. The graphic says Shadow Walrein. That is editor Chris's mistake. Obviously not my mistake. Editor Chris's mistake. So apologies for that. Marowak versus Marowak. Wait a second. Was that a dig or something? Wait. I might be just be seeing things. That move, I didn't see the move, but like I just saw the animation at the end. Maybe I'm hallucinating. What was that? Anyway, Charge Bug. Double super effective electric damage onto the water flyer. That is painful. Painful for Mr. Mantine. Amazing lead. I think you take the first, see if they're running Aqua Tail or not. They're not. That's pretty nice. Gonna throw this. Looks like you have to throw before you can get the full farm down here. Bone Club threatens to knock out, and it does. In comes Cash, going to swap out. And this is fine. I mean, you lure out Talonflame. Ahead Energy, this is really nice for Charjabug. You get the bait as well. I would shield, to be honest. Yeah. You can throw after one. I don't know if you bother baiting, because I don't know if you get to two anyway. Yeah, so I like this play. Because let's see if Charjabug even gets to another move anyway. The next Incinerate might just KO. Yeah. So no point in baiting at that stage. Come in with Marowak, perhaps, to just soak the next move from Talon. Oh, interesting. Well, the opponent swapped, so this is great. And Walrein is going to have a favorable time here against Whiscash, because Whiscash is just going to have to settle for Mud Bombs. Doesn't really have a hard-hitting move to threaten the Walrein. So just has to spam off the underwhelming Mud Bombs. Goes for the Earthquake here. Ooh, catches. And I think Marowak might live a Mud Bomb here. Oh, look at that. Lives just to get off the Bone Club. Marowak, you savage. You absolute beast. Talon does have a lot of energy, but I don't think it has two moves, does it? Let's it go. Flame Charge. Oh my gosh. I could be wrong. Apologies in the commentary if Talon did have two moves there and Placer Waiters had to make a call that it wasn't a Brave Bird. Well, I guess theoretically... If it's Flame Charge, Brave Bird, you're never going to get off two moves anyway. Anyway, okay. We see Whack. And opposing Whack swaps in. Walrein meeting opposing Whack. Bone Club connects. Icicle Spear coming through. Look at those tusks on Walrein. Mr. Walrus. Walrus, such a cool animal. I wouldn't want to get into a fight with a walrus. That would be pretty scary. This is looking a little scary of a situation, actually. I mean, you have some energy on your Marowak, so you got to throw it here. You got to get rid of this opposing Whack, because Charjabug does not want to deal with it. You get rid of it. What comes in for K-Whack here? Dunsparce comes back. Well, this is... Oh, and they give him free farm. Oh, yikes. This is not good for Ariados. Goes for the Bone Club bait. Gets the bait, and I think we're going to reach this Rock Slide. No problem. Super effective. Damage coming through. Boom. Big time damage. Doesn't quite knock out. I don't know if that was boom worthy, considering Rock Slide got nerfed. Swaps in Charja, and that is a G to the G. Ariados would normally have like a slightly favorable matchup against Charjabug, but in that situation, of course, Charjabug can close out. Tough lead here. Gonna have to safe swap into Charjabug. Serperior staying in, which signifies they don't have an obvious answer, so they're gonna chip, potentially dip into something else. Let me know your favorite chip and dip in the comments section below. I don't want to sway the voting, but I would have to go with like tortilla chips and queso. I'm trying to stay away from the carbs these days. But tortilla chips and queso is like, that's my weakness, bro. So good. Anyway. Charja into Superior. They catch onto Claude. Nice catch. Oh, opponent. You could have. Oh, what? Okay, so the opponent has misplayed this game, right? When the Charjabug was swapped, they could have punished it with the Clodsire, but they decided not to for whatever reason. Interesting. Serperior gonna fire off a move. Might get at the Mud Slap down. This will be really nasty. Wasn't confident he would get it, so he throws the Bone Club here. Bone Club. Gonna knock out Serp. What's in the back? Gallade. Oh, this is a little scary, actually. This is a little scary. Gallade's at the Leaf Blade right now. Oh, man. You might need to catch to win. You might need to catch to win unless they make a mistake and they settle for Leaf Blade. Oh, baby, the catch. Who saw it coming? Who saw it coming? I did. Nasty. Place your wagers. Knock it off with these plays. Disgusting. I'm grossed out. I might just throw up. Sorry, that was kind of weird. What a catch. What a win. Had to make that catch to win. Close combat obviously would have one-shot the Wall Rain. GG. Amazing lead. Oh, okay. Probably would have been better off... Well, you know... Let's see how this plays out. I was going to say would have been better off swapping Charjabug. However... Oh, wow. Not even building up to the Earthquake? Place your wagers. What are we doing here? Just doesn't think the opponent's counting, I guess? Unless he's playing, like, chess big brain plays where he's like, he doesn't want him to shield the Icicle Spear. He just wants to retain Switch. Oh, is that what we're doing? So, like, this looks good, but the fact that we're already down a shield is kind of scary. Oh, God. Oh, the opponent unnecessarily baiting. So, like, you're already up a shield opponent. It's less likely that your opponent's going to want to shield. The bait just seems so unnecessary there. Going for X-Scissor. I mean, this will still chunk even if it goes unshielded. So, I kind of like the bait. Do you live Cross Chop? I'm not sure. Cross Chop. Don't live. Got a Mud Slap down here. Does 3 Mud Slaps do it? Oh, definitely. Ooh. They do get off a Parting Cross Chop. That's tough. In comes Clod. Luckily, Clod has no fast attack pressure here for Marowak. They really need to get off some Shadow Claw damage against Marowak. I wonder if they absorb this and then swap for Alligator. They swap for Alligator? For Alligator's still there, right? So they're going to get the final shield here. Or do they... Oh, no, they don't. He saves it for Wall Rain. Very smart. Very smart. Throws this, which makes sense, because even if they catch, that doesn't matter. So you just get rid of the Clodsire. For Alligator's really low. And you get the Powder Snow down. G to the G. Bit of an awkward game. Bit of an awkward game. Like the 6th grade dance. Boys on one side, girls on the other. Who's going to make the first move? Very awkward. Charjabug versus Feraligatr. Lots of Feraligatr. Makes sense. It's a very good Pokemon. Okay, guys, I got a bone to pick with these opponents. Like, you have, like, the hardest check in the game to this Charjabug, and they're, like, staying in to chip it and then going in Clod. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Why are we not just immediately swapping Clodsire into Charjabug? What are we doing here? Someone explain to me. What am I missing? Okay. Lands the Earthquake. Okay. Gonna force a shield off of K-Wack. But K-Wack will get a big-time farm. Look at all this. Oh my gosh. Was that DRE? That's unlucky. Has all this energy. Shadow, K-Wack. Knocks out. Unfortunately, you're only getting off one move here, it looks like. So this is going to be tough for Wall Rain. Oh, I take it back. I take it back. You get to a third. This is massive. Now if you get the shield, you can go for the Earthquake. And I think an Earthquake will be enough to knock out the Glassy Greninja. Greninja's going to need like 3 Night Slashes here at least. Yeah, it's going to need 3 Night Slashes, and I don't think it gets there. I could be wrong. There's number 2. Oh, it does get there. Is there any way Walrein hangs on? It doesn't. Greninja, you absolute monster. I underestimated you. My bad, Greninja. My bad. That's on me. Sorry for the disrespect. Okay. Machamp safe swap. Very uncomfortable. I would not want to be in this situation if I was Place Your Wagers, because I would feel like if I shield, it's going to be a cross chop bait. He lets it go. Oh, no. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I would not want to be him right there. That is a tough situation. Eats the cross chop. Ow. Lots of damage there. Oh, man. Machamp is absolutely filthy right now. Putting in a ton of work. But you do at least have a lot of energy to work with here. Has double Bone Club. Do you fire off both of them here, or do you save one? Oh, that was a little risky. But got off both Bone Clubs. Lived with 1 HP. And Walrein is probably fine here, right? You get off the Icicle Spear. You're going to outpace. And Walrein's bulky enough where you can live 1 Stone Edge. So I think Walrein is chilling. No pun intended. Because walruses live in cold climates. And it's a Sludge Bomb. So, like, you're chilling even more. G to the G. I think this is the one final battle. All right, Malamar. I think the first Malamar we've seen all video. Here we go. Bone Club grabs a shield. Safe swap Charja. I swear, if they throw a move and then they go into a Clodsire, I might have to leave the building. Okay, it's a Drapion. So, bit of a mistake here. We want to go for X-Scissor. Whenever they both hit for neutral, you want to go for X-Scissor because X-Scissor and Discharge actually do the same damage. But it's all good in the hood. Drapion knocks out with Aqua Tail. We're going to go for the Mud Slap down. Going to shield the Aqua Tail. Probably would survive, but not by much. Ooh. Going for the bait here. I don't know if Dugong shields, though. Oh, great bait. Very nice. Do we catch? Oh, opponent didn't fall for it. Nice patience by them. I think you have to let this go. What do I know? I guess, yeah, shielding a potential superpower there would have made sense. But I'm thinking the win con is like landing that Rock Slide on Dugong. And I think you're in a good spot because I think you live 1 Ice Shard on Marowak. So you simply get off an Earthquake. Oh, and the opponent recognizes it's over. But the awkward thing would have been like if Dugong could have doubled up somehow and maybe won the game, but I think that was over. Anyway, Place Your Wagers, as per usual, providing us with some stellar content. Thank you, Place Your Wagers, for showcasing Shadow Kanto Marowak. Finally getting his day, his due, as opposed to Shadow Alolan Marowak. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all of that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.